Actually has a lot of safety and range. I kind of love this.
Or it's just Ziggs.
It is!
Okay, it's just Ziggs. And we've loved Ziggs nowadays. I mean, we even saw... Fans have come out and forced big time. Keen being bullied up in the top lane. Might have to flash here. There it is.
And that's some stacks for Viper picked up early as well in this initial skirmish. So big win here. You mentioned the Lee Sin to business as usual here. We'll hit that first break point at 25 and then start to continue to scale. I cannot stress enough, Viper's speed of getting those stacks is actually insane. One of the most consistent smolders in the LCK.
Oh, knocking the Braum at turret range. Delight, he's like, oh no, not the mines! As first blood goes over to Ruler already. And that is so early.
Smite on your jump. Look at this. You think he goes to this without smite?
Anyways, back to the gameplay.
I think you are forced to have smite nowadays anyway, so...
Peanut has his ult here.
Yeah, we're getting a bit of a skirmish. It's a 3-on-3 for now, but the Galio comes in a bit sooner.
Mom?
As okay, Mom does come down the turn immediately on a Viper, but he just flaps away as the follow-up Galio ult stolen by Zeka, who is in the thick of it behind enemy lines. And Chovy's actually the one that's in the most danger as the kick is gigantic. But nobody has gone down yet. Finally, Duro bites the dust. As the damage comes in, they take out the Smolder. But now the Silas just loves these scrappy fights as Delight will not go down the flash through, and finally Ruler gets him. But it's still a win in the fight going to HLE.
That is challengers, baby. Let's go.
We got it one more time. In this fight, though, the setup is very strong for Hanwha Life eSports, and even though the execution of it from Zeka isn't the cleanest, he's still able to follow Chovy's Galio and get into the back line. Tries to focus down Duro, but he buys so much space for Viper.
Flash.
And Delight's looking for it.
Flash on in, and Viper is, the stun comes down, and I think Chovy will be okay. Gets the level up, but eventually you just auto-attack him to death. Not seeing the Braum TP. Got cooldown boots and a catalyst now. I don't even know what he had in the last fight. Maybe just like some crystals and a dark seal. And yet he was never in any danger of dying. They just don't have enough consistent damage to ever take him down. As now, maybe they have enough as the kick is good onto two. They're trying to burst down Peanut, and they will be able to do so. That's a shutdown here for the Ziggs. We got TP coming in as King Sante maybe a bit in trouble, but he's just going in. As now this TP, they're trying to actually punish him for it.
He's in trouble.
As Keen is still going in, still eventually will be taken out by the Smolder. As in goes Zeus 1v3. Just trying to taxi his way out. The big bomb, and Delight is going to block the damage. Gets away from that one as Chovy just solo in the top lane.
Kites out nicely. Viper is fine. As this time Ruler can't get in position to flash. Drake will go over and because scaling into that win condition.
Yeah, the gold lead is Rulers, but how much does that really mean in terms of... Zeus?
He's very behind enemy lines. Duro still has his ult and heal. We got a Ziggs coming up here, a 4-1 Ziggs, and they can keep him around basically forever. Zeus has nowhere to go. He's trying to dash his way to victory. That's not the best satchel, and eventually he just flashes out. So they get the flash melee plus the Smolder. They have the Ambessa for engage, but besides that, you've got like engage Silas and Braum kind of. We got another follow-up here in the top lane, but Zeus just turning it 1v2.
And I'm glad you highlighted Veldas, because the one thing I am worried about is that O-engage from Hanwha is purely hard.
Sure, Chronicler, yeah. Well, anything he goes, yeah.
This is the worst. Ruler!
Ruler in the Ruler spot. He has a TP, or a turret rather, but it doesn't matter. He's just gonna die.
Even if there's a turret there, it's still the Ruler spot. And this game is
dead.
He was dead a second time, yeah.
Yeah, and
TP's available though.
Maybe he goes in and tries to seal the kick away and eventually doesn't get onto the eye. So it's just an easy one for Peanut. And, Cannon doesn't really use it.
And the Smolder's sitting at 160 at 16 minutes into the game. And he's just continuing to stack. And they keep trying to kill this Ambessa. It's not working.
Yeah, the Sonic Wave not going to land, but the Lee Sin does get in as do they have enough damage to take out Zeus? This double TP coming down from HLE. Keen just flashing away as Keen and Canyon realizing they're in a lot of trouble trying to get out here with this Cassante as Zeka with the chains gets under the turret, but they don't have the damage to take out Keen. As the ult, still not enough, another redemption, gonna get Keen down, the turret 6 bomb, and Cassante is just so dumb, he's still alive! How is he? Okay, finally the flash 2 comes in, and Viper takes him out. As Duro makes his way up, but look at the health bars now. And now really the Ziggs is unkillable. Nobody can get onto him as Peanut is desperate to do so. As Ruro trying to frontline, and maybe they just have enough people to push him away from the fight. As the damage is there, the damage is done. The Rift Herald also thrown down in the top lane.
I guess with the Keen
Alive building a bigger lead.
Yeah, this is just getting bigger and bigger. The snowball as well, and truly running down the hill here in Gen.G. One last fight, one last opportunity on this dragon.
I mean, Canyon's right here looking for the steal, but Peanut has been so good on his smites. Let's see what it comes down to. Just going to be kind of a flip as Ingo's the Lee Sin down to 35, and it goes to Peanut anyway. As he's been so good on the smites. The follow-up here, the bomb is big, but these guys live basically forever. And accessing the backline, Ruler in a lot of trouble. They're trying to peel for him. But now your front line is just gone as well. Ruler, no escape for him. Does go down even after the satchel used defensively. As this one threat comp not necessarily working out for them. Duro in a lot of trouble here as well. They give that kill over to Viper, and HLE are running away with the game.
5,200 damage in the fight. He doesn't even have 225. He's got a lot of kills. He's sitting on rapid fire cannon, but there's just too much frontline. The one threat for Viper just is about to hit his threshold as he TPs in 225 on the dot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it, and Gen.G, they say, well, might as well throw in a risk. A big one, that is, as Zeus doing a bunch of poke damage, funnily enough, on this Ambessa. And so is Viper. The Redemption can only do so much. They're trying to get that engaged, and the access to the backline is there once again. Zeus gets it. Canyon just trying to zone them away. And it was so desperate from Gen.G. Eventually, Ruler will just be run down here as the one threat is gone. And King Sante maybe takes out Zeus, but it's not looking good in that aspect either. Finally does, but he's the only one to get a kill. As Viper has so much room, and Chovy runs tail between his legs, and Hanwha should be able to pick up this objective.
It's only 21 minutes in here. I think this draft for Gen.G was a big gamble, and let's face it, it simply did not pay off.
It'd be a little harder to clear waves. They're going to contest. Anyway, by the way, 2-item spike have been hit for Ruler.
Oh, the ult on in. Zeus wants the 1v1 as taunt comes down, and Zeus sits him down once again and picks up the solo kill. You are not fighting over this dragon now.
I mean,
you weren't fighting over it before.
He could TP down as well. It's going to force a TP out of Keen to the top side. There's just no way, no chance to contest this dragon anymore. And this draft really didn't give Gen.G a whole lot of win cons, especially face up
on the other end of the map without teleport.
All right, let's make this more interesting.
I think it's hard enough as is.
Duro. Okay, what I was going to say is, let's just say, if Gen.G win this game, Chronicle will shave his head for his next LCK cast.
Hey!
Just like Max, you know?
Yeah.
For a good time. You accept Chronicle?
So many yeah. Wow.
Lock it in.
Well, there's no vision here on this Baron, and somebody's got to check. Eventually, we see the Alistair ult is stolen, and they just turn onto the jungler, and Canyon is down. And just like that, they don't even need the Baron. Just get the kills and push on in, and now, with those 2 kills, they will be able to take down this Baron easily enough. And they play it excellently. They don't make any mistakes.
And we got such a good plan. And they fail at step 1. Obviously, Hanwha also very aware of this fact. So really clean setup here. They have full vision control. They don't need to flip the objective whatsoever. And they don't. Keep control of where Canyon is. Target him down. And this series will continue, gentlemen.
It definitely will. The game is certainly over from here as Ruler, no escape for you, as Peanut's got his eye on you, as the flash comes out, and you are taken down. Ruler, no hope for him. No more wave clear left here on the side of Gen.G. No more hopes as Hanwha eSports will be forcing a game number 4 in these grand finals.
Hanwha putting Viper on the smolder. An expensive pick for them too, one they have really mastered, but it is well worth it in this one.
Yeah, at least you take it away from Chovy, I suppose, as you got Zeka in the pool, but you know who's not in the pool? It's Viper, as he's just gonna be burning everybody down. He says, hold on a minute, let me get these kills, as the little Elder Drake that could. As they take down the Nexus turrets, they will take down the Nexus, and we have finally got a series on our hands here.